Military police action in the Lublin region of Poland. The remains of a Polish missile were found in the village of Choiny. This is the aftermath of Russian drones crossing the Polish border. How much does the Polish government still not know about what happened in Poland's skies on September 10th? That's a good question. But the worst thing is that political mistakes are causing the issue to be downplayed, and the government is trying to move away from it. The war in Ukraine has entered its third phase. After armored and artillery warfare, now it is time for drone warfare. Unfortunately, the government of Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk missed the moment when a decision had to be made to protect Polish airspace. Why did they abandon the modernization of the Sky Control anti-drone system? Technically, this is obviously a key issue. It is also worth adding that only today has the Polish Ministry of National Defense taken an interest in the monster of Tarnów, a Polish system for shooting down drones. But from a political point of view, what happened on the night of September 9th into the early morning of September 10th could have served as an argument for the ruling party to build a Polish reason of state on security issues. It could have, but instead, we have a series of serious mistakes. So is it disinformation or a fight against the presidential palace? Because how else can you describe what government officials are doing? Intercepting correspondence to President Karol Nawrocki from Donald Trump. This shows the government's bad intentions towards the president. And on top of that, there was an attempt to shift the responsibility onto the military. Today, there was no press conference about what happened in Choiny. There was only a statement from the military police. On September 18, 2025, the military police began proceedings in Choiny in the Świdnik County, Lublin Voivodeship, where the remains of a missile believed to have been used to shoot down a drone were found. And yet security is the government's main task. Tusk's well-known and already worn-out marketing tactics, rolled-up sleeves, no tie, and a military background are not enough here. These are just visual tricks at a level below social media. This is already below TikTok. Vision and strategy are important here, and unfortunately, when the issue was mishandled, Tusk became invisible so as not to lose what little support he had. And today, he put a third-rate politician with no political backing in charge of a priority task. First of all, it is about Poland being ready to ensure security in the literal sense. The situation is so insignificant that it is difficult to dwell on it. They decided to use words to obscure reality. And so after what happened at the UN Security Council, when Polish Deputy Foreign Minister Marcin Bosacki misled international opinion, thereby giving Putin an argument to depreciate further such events.
Drones are instruments of terror that have shattered homes and communities across Ukraine. 2 days ago, they tried to target Polish homes. This is one of them in a village called Wyryki.
Tusk, for internal use, found a perfidious way to suppress all criticism. So if you don't repeat what the Prime Minister says, you're not a patriot. No one can ask questions because whoever does so becomes part of a foreign propaganda. This is obviously a false image, but it is very convenient for Donald Tusk. In the first moments of a crisis, there is always a lot of noise and emotions take over. Only later can a reliable assessment be made. Unfortunately, it looks like it will get worse every day.